What's up, guys? Sam the Drummer. Don't forget to check out samthedrummer.com for some more info and a chance to book lessons with me. Anyways, today I want to talk about linear fills and linear drumming. The first question you probably have is, what is linear drumming? How do you define that? And it's actually a lot easier than it sounds like and a lot easier than it seems. Linear drumming, all it is when no two limbs are striking a drum or a cymbal at the same time. So, an example, one of the classic, the boots and cats and boots and cats and cats, where you got the kick going on 1 and 3, snare is on 2 and 4, and your hi-hat will be on the upbeats. So that is technically a linear beat. Nothing is hitting at the same time. Anyways, the first example of a linear fill that I want to show to you is one that was used by a lot of drummers and still is to this day in a lot of solos and a lot of passages where you need a lot of notes with not so much effort. This one is going to be a triplet figure. It starts left, right, kick, left, right, kick, just over and over. And you can play that, you can go ahead and play right, left, kick too if that feels more natural to you. It doesn't really matter that way. But the important thing is that you get the spacing correct there, with the kick being the last triplet of the group. And I'll play that real slow and then I'll speed that up here and I'll show you what that sounds like. So if you want to add on to that beat and get nice and spicy here, you add in the left foot, and your left foot kind of naturally, or not so naturally at first, wants to add in a hi-hat on every one of the triplet. So if you're playing left, right, kick, you're going to go ahead and when you hit left on your hand here, you're going to hit or close the hi-hat with your foot, and that gives it a more straight ahead feel because you have that hi-hat on every downbeat there. So it's kind of cool. I'll play it slow and then fast. That sounds something like this. So if you want to add even more onto that, what you can do is use the ball of your foot technique and kind of rock back and forth on the hi-hat here. Creates a just kind of an up-down, like a backbeat almost. But you do that essentially just exactly where you played the hat in the last fill. That's on the one of every triplet, but every other one is going to be either open or closed on here, which creates a really cool effect. And that sounds something like this. Alright guys, so the next fill that I want to show to you is kind of like an OG metal fill. It's a 16th note or 32nd note depending on the tempo and how you're feeling that and everything. But that one, it just adds in the left kick here. And it's all completely linear, nothing is hitting at the same time. You do left, right on the hands, followed by left, right on the kick. Once again, you can reverse that. You can play right, left on the hands, right, left on the kick. But the important part is that you're playing a group of 4 on your snare or toms with the kicks in between. And that fill is really good when you need a lot of notes real fast, once again. And it's even easier to play than the last fill, to sound faster at least, because you're adding in that kick with the extra note. But I'll play that real slow and then speed that up, and that sounds something like this. Alright guys, so the next fill I want to show you is another triplet based fill, but rather than a group of 3, it's going to be a group of 6. So you're going to start with 4 on the hands. I'm going to be playing left, right, and then you add in the last 2 of the triplet group on the feet. So left, right, hands, left, right, feet. And it's really important that you practice this one in particular slow, just to get all that spacing right. So when you're, blazing down the kit and everything, and getting it all going, that everything cooks right. The spacing is there and the clarity is there, so you can hear all the notes, and it's really effective when you can master it that way. But anyways, here it is, slow and then fast. Alright guys, so the last fill that I want to show you is actually an intro to one of my favorite songs ever by one of my favorite bands ever. Skin in My Teeth by Megadeth. If you haven't checked them out by now, I don't know what you've been doing. But if you haven't checked out Nick Menza, really, he was their drummer for that era. And he was in a whole bunch of other projects like Ohm and others that I can't think of right now. But point being, he's a very influential drummer on me personally and on a lot of other people. He's great, metal, jazz, rock and roll, he does it all. But Nick Menza, check him out, Skin in My Teeth. So this fill really utilizes the 16th note triplet linear fills we were just doing. You're going to start with left, right, left on the snare, go up to your first tom, do a right, and then end with left, right on kick. And you're going to go that way with that pattern, 1, 2, 3, change, 1, 2, 3, change, 1, 2, 3, change, 1, 2, 3, change. With the kicks in between, of course. But I'll just play that real slow here, and then I'll play it up to speed and practice that. That's a fun way to learn how to use that linear fill in a song. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did. Check out samthedrummer.com and drum on.